Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. So let's really dive into the news. This is a very sad news. Saka, everybody knows Saka, right? The Yoruba Nollywood actor. They almost killed him. He came into his house because he came out to stand for the Yoruba nation. Because he came out to exercise one of his human rights, which is freedom of speech. Abi ali sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ni, abi in this Nigeria tower ali sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Okay, let us pray for Saka. This is a pity. Saka is now ready to fight for Sunday Igboho. There was a video that talked about Saka's ordeal. What he passed through. The insecurity in Nigeria is getting too much. I've been talking about it in the past. We have not been serious. I've not been talking about it little by little. But now it has shocked us. It has gotten to our eyelids. It's almost covering us. When are we going to stand up and talk? They attacked Saka in his house. They even brought a POS and demanded that he should put his PIN and they withdrew all his money. Hey, for someone to just stand up and say that, okay, that he's for the Yoruba nation, or that he's supporting Sunday Igboho. Now we can see what Sunday Igboho is facing, Abi. We can see what that chief is doing. A man with a chicken heart cannot do it. That man has a heart of a lion. He has been standing up, facing up persecutions. The Yoruba nation, I need that today. It's time for us to stand up. They withdrew all Saka's money. They took his phones and his laptops. He came into his house. Because he supported Sunday Igboho. Those of you still standing for one Nigeria should beware. Because there is no freedom of speech again. Please, let me repeat that again. Those of you still saying, one Nigeria, obedience, kinekan. There is no freedom of speech. There is no freedom of speech. Is this not how the APC came some years ago? Change, carrying boom up and down. Change. They gave some people a bag of rice. They gave some people a bag of beans, bag of curry. Change. We are experiencing the change, Abi. Because I'm very sure we're experiencing change. We're experiencing the change. I can see it. It's not a secret any longer. The change is really apparent in our lives. Bad governance is the order of day. Kidnappings, killings is the order of day. And we are still quiet. Yoruba nation, when are we going to wake up from our slumber? When are we going to stand up for our rights? It is not by force now. Abi, she dondoni. Do your Nigeria. Do your votes for Obi. Votes for Tinubu. Or let Yoruba nation shall go. That is what they are saying. That is what Yoruba nations are saying. It's time for us to go. Ati peju. Ati sọ̀rọ̀ yìí látà. Ó ti pẹ́ now. Ó ti pẹ́ gan. It's time for us to stand up. Because the guy exercises human rights, which is freedom of speech. He was manhandled by government agents. Wọ́n lọ sílé ẹ̀. Wọ́n gbé POS wá. They now withdrew his money. Yoruba nation, we need to stand up. We need to start speaking. We have been keeping quiet. We need to start exercising our freedom of speech. Nothing can stop us. They're already feeling this suffering in Abuja, in Ibadan, in Kwara State. The reason why some people in Lagos are still quiet is because they have not gotten to Lagos State. But let me not shock you. Let it not shock you. They are coming in their numbers. And when they come, let it not be as if you now start regretting. Yoruba nation, Kadide, let us stand up. Let us stand up. Let us demand for what is rightly ours. Is this thing coming to Lagos? Or when are we going to speak up? Fulani has entered Ibadan, and they are not done yet. They are coming for all the Yoruba states. This is what some of the people have been singing. People were calling him disrespectful. People were saying this man is wala is too much. Oh, we are seeing the wala abi. When he was advising us then, Yoruba nation cardi day, let us stand up. We're saying his wala is too much. So they go lojoko o mokokon, you are disrespectful. Oh nieko. Now the suffering is even growing, abi. The suffering is no longer creeping. We have been suffering this. It's not start today, what it pay. But we have been quiet. And it seems as if we are quiet, it's going to increase. There are a lot of Yoruba actors now beginning to stand up. For example, this Saka. Yoruba actors are beginning to stand up and say, no, the Yoruba nation, we need to go. What's it called you? The poor are suffering. The masses are suffering. For those who have money, they have traveled out. Abi? For those who are poor, hey, we are still suffering it. Gnashing of teeth. We are still suffering. When are we going to be wise? Lots of Yoruba actors are beginning to stand up. Yes, there will be persecution. That is definite. We see the case of Jesus Christ. There was persecution. But at the end, it brought salvation. At the end of this fight, we would have our own nation. United together. But we first need to stand up. We need to work hard for this. It will not come on a platter of gold. No. Not possible. We need to stand. Some people will be killed, yes. Blood will be shed. But at the end, there will be revolution. At the end, we will all laugh together. This is the time for us to stand up. We should not wait for anybody. We should not wait for the Fulani to come into our house before we know that we'll stand up. This is not the right thing to do. We should not wait for them to come. We are different from the Igbos and Hausas. There's a lot of difference. For government students, they know that the definition of a nation is a nation that they are similar in a lot of things, in their language, in their culture, their food, their dressing. But is different the case in Nigeria? Why will you put 3 different set of people in the same place? Just imagine putting lion, goat, and tiger together in a cage. Just imagine. That's the case of Nigeria right now. They will devour themselves, right? Yes. We are different from the Igbos and Hausas. We are different. So we can't stay together. No wonder there are killings. No wonder the Hausa doesn't support. The Fulani, they're not supporting. No wonder. Give us our own nation. And continue serving your own. A nation that is divided against itself will never stand. We don't like ourselves. Leave us alone. Let us go and do our own nation now. Abidondoni. The suffering is getting too much. Even those, the Nigerians in diaspora, they are helping us to talk. Yoruba nation, wanting Bawa, Ebeo, wanting, they are already protesting for us. If you really watch the news, you hear people abroad, they are going for protests, peaceful protests. Then the United Nations come to our aid. This is time for us to stand up. This is the time for us to stand. This is not time for us to be quiet or be scared. This is not the time. This is time for us to stand up. You see the Sierra Leone people, they protested. And they were given their freedom. They were given their freedom. We need to stand up. We need to stand up. Please do not forget to comment on the comment section. Let's talk about what's happening. Why are they? Because we come out to speak for ourselves, we are being killed. because we speak against injustice, because we speak against bad governance. They're coming to our house to kill us, to rob us. Why? Why is this happening? Let's talk about this more. For those who have not liked this video channel, please don't forget to like it. And for those who have not subscribed, please don't forget to click on the red button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for listening. God bless. One Yoruba nation.